Very good morning, children. Today we will start the mathematics, indices and cube root, that is the third chapter. So turn to your textbook, remove the chapter 3. So already in the last video I have explained, we have revised laws of indices. A short revision we will do today before we start the exercise. If a and b are non-zero rational numbers and m and n are integers, then these indices laws are there, that is a raised to m multiply a raised to n equals to a raised to m plus n. Here a raised to m divided by a raised to n, there will be a raised to m minus n, where m is greater than equals to n. If a raised to m divided by a raised to n, then 1 upon a raised to n minus m when m is less than equals to n. A upon b raised to m, that can be written as a raised to m upon b raised to m. ab raised to m, that will be equals to a raised to m multiply b raised to m. A raised to 0 will be equals to 1. A raised to minus m equals to 1 upon a raised to m. A raised to m raised to n will be a raised to mn. This is multiplication, m and n. A raised to m by n, that will be equals to root over of, that is nth root over of a raised to m. So this is the fractional index. This formula, it is new in this year you are going to learn. So this is the fractional index. So here example we will see to it, that is suppose 81 raised to 1 upon 2. That means it is a square root, because here how much it is written? 2. So square root of 81. So it will be written like this, square root of 81. Another example we will take, that is 125 raised to 1 upon 3. That means 3 is what? Cube. So cube root of 125 will be written equals to cube root of, in symbolical manner, 125. So now we will start with the exercise, that is exercise 3.1. Express the following numbers in the index form. So we have to write this form in the index form, we have to express it. So here what is written? Fifth root of 13. That means you will write root over on that 5, that is fifth root of 13. So it can be written as 13 1 upon 5 also. Okay, that is index form. Now sixth root of 9. So sixth root of 9 means root over of that, above it will be 6, sixth root of 9. So here 9 raised to 1 upon 6. Here 8th root of 10. That means here what we will, 8th root of 100. So here 8 will be written, under the root 100 will be written. So here 100 raised to 1 upon 8. Now square root of 256. So square means like this, 2 will be understood. This is the square root of 256. So that is equals to 256 raised to 1 upon 2. Now cube root of 17. So cube root of 17, that is equals to 17 raised to 1 upon 3. Seventh root of 30. That means over the root 7 will be written. Then 30. That is equals to 30 raised to 1 upon 7. Then the next question, write in the form nth root of a in each of the following numbers. So here nth root we have to write. So here 84 raised to 1 upon 4. 4 is written. So here fourth root of 81. Now what is written? 49 raised to 1 upon 2. 2 means square. So square root of 49. Similar way for this 100 raised to 1 upon 19. So here what we will write? 19th root of 100. Now the next exercise 3.2, complete the following table it is given. So like this I am going to solve. You will solve like this only in your notebook. So here 225 raised to 3 upon 2. So power of the root will be here cube root, because here 3 is given. So cube root of what we will write? Cube of square root of the number is what? 225. Cube of square root of 225. Cube of square root of 225. Now the next one is root of the power. So root of the power will be here square root. The root is what here? Square root. So square root of cube of 225. Now another sum we will do, that is 81 raised to 6 upon 7. So here power of the root will be 6th power. So 6th power of 7th root of 81. So root will be what? Root of the power is given what? 7th root. So 7th root of 6th power of 81. Now the second question, write the following numbers in the form of rational indices. So we have to write the following numbers in the indices form. So here first one we will take it, square root of 5th power of 121. So it will be written as 121 raised to what it is given? Square root of 5th power. That means 5 upon 2. Similar for 5th root of square of 264. That means here 264 first you will write, then raised to 2 upon 5. The root will be written down, okay, and the power will be up. Now we will start with the exercise 3.3. Find the cube roots of the following numbers. So here first example we will take it from the exercise, that is 2744. So for making the factorize for this number, we will go through the prime factorization first for finding the factors. So here 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14 and 2 2s are 4. So again from 2 we will divide this one. So here what we will get, that is 2 6s are 12, 8s are 16 and again 6 are 12. Again we will go through the 2 3s are 2 4s are 2 3s are. Then again with the 2, that is 2 that is again 2 1s are, then 2 1s are, 2 7s are, then here from 7 we will go through it, that is we will divide with 7. 7 4s are, that is 28, then 7 9s are, that is 63. Then again 7 7s are 49, 7 1s are. Okay, now we will factor, we have got the factors. Now we will form it in the factorized factors. So here we will write 2 multiply, what is the first number we got, that is 1372. Okay, and then again 2 multiply 2 multiply, what is that, the next one, that is 686. Then equals to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, that is 343. That is equals to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply here 7 multiply 49. Then 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 7 multiply 7 multiply 7. Now what we are seeing, that 2744 equals to, this is what, 3 times, and this is also grouped 3 times. So here we will take it 2 multiply 7 whole cube, 3 times. So 2 multiply 7 whole cube we can write. That means 2 7s are 14. So 2744 is equals to 14 cube. That can be written. That means minus 2744 will be equals to minus 14 whole cube. Therefore, cube root, we have to find the cube root. So cube root of minus 2744 will be equals to minus 14. This is the answer. Now further another example we will go through it. Suppose 8000. Its cube root we have to find out. So 8000 means here again we will find. So 2 2s are, and then again 3 zeros. 2 1s are, again zeros. Then 2 5s are, again zeros. Or we can go for 10s are also. So 10 if we will go to, then here 100. Okay, again 10 we will go. So here 10 10s are. So here how many? 3 10s, and here 3 2 we got. So here we will again expand these factors over here. That is 2 multiply 4000. That is equals to 2 multiply 2 2000. That is equals to 2 multiply 1000. That is equals to 2 multiply 2 3 times, and then here 10 multiply 10 3 times. So here 2 is 3 times and 10 is also 3 times. That means this is equals to 2 multiply 10 whole cube can be written over here. So here 8000 will be equals to 2 multiply 10 whole cube. So 8000, that is cube root of 8000 will be equals to 20 whole cube. Okay, so here whole cube. So here cube root means here we will get cube root of 8000 equals to 20. Therefore the answer is cube root of 8000 will be equals to 20. Now the last question of this chapter, of this exercise also, that is simplify. We have to find the simplify of this number. So one example we will do, that is second bit. So cube root of 16 upon 54. So now just expand this one. That means cube root as it is, you keep it like that. Then 16 means 8 multiply 2, and 54 means that is 27 multiply 2. So this 2 is in the division form, so it can be cancelled. Then it is equals to cube root of 8 upon 27. So that is equals to, individually we can write cube root of 8 upon cube root of 27. Then equals to 3 cube root of 2 cube upon cube root of 3 cube. 3 cube means 27, 2 cube means 8. So which formula we have used, that also we will write it over here. So this here which formula we have applied, that is a upon b whole raised to m equals to a raised to m upon b raised to m. This is one formula we have used. Then here next formula what we have used, that is a raised to m raised to 1 upon m, that is equals to a. This formula we have used. So that is the answer we will get, that is here 2 upon 3. So therefore what we will write, cube root of 16 upon 54 equals to 2 upon 3. So rest all the sums you will do it in your notebook. Hope you must have understood properly.